Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Larry and that there's Tom.
Hey.
Well guys, I am done the chicken coop now. As you can see, there's no more dividers between this one, and that one over there, and there's no little walkway over there. It's all gone. Now they have all that area, which is a lot of area. So, I mean, a lot more area than 9 chickens. I mean, it's like, for that much area, you should have at least a dozen or so. Just saying. Not saying anything other than that. But anyway, so the wood all got moved. Thank you, Tom. And the
You're welcome.
yeah, it took you long enough, but I mean, and the fence in there, stuff that that's folded up, that was, the dividers that we took out. Anyway, so today is April 1st, one of the worst days ever, because it's April Fool's Day, but it's also the anniversary of my sister's passing, which is really rough day today, because that's all that's been on my mind. I can't believe it's been a year, but it went by pretty fast, but it's still in shock from the whole thing. And then for all of you guys that didn't know, and I mentioned it on another one, my brother passed just what was that, a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah, it was only a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so it's this time of year sucks. Anyway, let me go on to something else because I don't want to dwell on that. So today I come out here this morning to feed the chickens and well, water, give them water, or freshen up their water, and then give these girls water too. And as soon as I went into the door, what's laying on the ground? Let me see if I can find it, because I threw it over here. See if it's still there. It might not be there now. Yeah, I think something came. No, there it is. The first duck egg. There it is. But look at it.
It's squishy.
Yeah. So, oh, look how nice and yellow the yolk was too.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I went out there and I picked it up. It actually was a little bit more brittle just then than it was when I picked it up. It was like rubber.
Huh.
And I'm like, yeah, April Fools, huh? I got an egg. Yeah, April Fools. Anyway, hey, that's a good sign though. It's the first one. So I put some oyster shells inside their pen because obviously it's either a flaw in their reproductive system on that egg, or lack of calcium, which is most probably a lack of calcium. They're not. I didn't give them any layer feed yet because they weren't laying. So yeah, as you can see, I threw peas in there. That's what they're getting now. It's almost time for me to change the water in the pool already. But as you can see, I also put stones all around here and some blocks of wood. All the stuff that was inside the other pen, I put all around here. That'll help to keep it from anything. If they did start digging, they won't be able to pick that fence up unless it's a bear,
Right, which at that point, nothing on this is going to stop it.
Yeah, so the egg was laying just right there in the hay, right outside. And that's one of the things well, I remember the first chicken egg that was laid. That was laid just in a matter of fact, I saw it laid. I saw it, not the joke one that somebody pulled on me, but the one that it just laid, the first one. It was just like looking at me, and then all of a sudden, bloop, just went right on the ground. So I guess maybe at the beginning they don't know that they're laying or something. They just think they're pooping, I guess. But yeah, so I have their oyster shells over here, and then I have their grit there for them. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to trying duck eggs, and I can't even try the first one. And then I read after I threw it on the ground that they said that you can eat the ones that are rubbery.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that'd be compromised for like bacteria getting inside, so I threw it on the ground. And
well, better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd rather not take a chance to eat that one. So
I get you.
Anyway, yeah, so this is all completely done now. They're all set. They are happier than they've ever been before. Yeah, I notice even when I walk in, like they'll just make sure that they walk away from me, but they don't like, they're not all freaked out.
Right, they don't run hide in the corner. I mean,
yeah,
this is supposed to be on.
Oh yeah,
they only kind of yelled a bit.
We didn't even show them before. I put on that sign, and I put on the Quack Shack on their actual house, because that wasn't there before. I just did that yesterday. So, yeah. They're still looking for peas. I threw frozen peas in there. Some of them sink, and they can wonder. I don't know how they can see in that water. You know, I mean, look at it.
Good question.
It's like chocolate milk. Nasty chocolate milk. But yeah, so I'm excited now, because that means once you get one egg, then the rest will come. So I got one egg from them today. Got no eggs from them today.
Huh. And
I think I got what, one egg in 5 days?
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, today is a somber day for us. You know, I already talked to Terry, and I already sent a little message to Lisa too, because it's a very, very hard day for us. But and like I said, I wasn't going to talk about it, and I'm talking about it again, right? That fast, right? And,
I mean, it's.
I just want to talk.
I
do want to talk a little bit about my brother Buddy, because I didn't get to talk about him much. I've been staying away from social media for the most part. My brother Buddy was the one who taught me how to play basketball. He and my other brother Chicky, Chicky and Buddy, I know they were their nicknames. But anyway, they taught us how to play a lot of games. And matter of fact, my brother Chicky, he was the one that he would throw these like really long passes. Remember how I would throw the Nerf ball to you?
Yeah. When
you were younger? But we would use a real football. He'd throw it, and I mean, it was pretty far. It seemed like a mile for us little kids, right? It would come down, and you'd go off your hand, or it hit you here, it hurts, and you drop it and everything. And I remember one of them I ran for, and it hit my fingertips and fell on the ground. And I said to him, I said, that was a bad pass. And he's the one that told me. He said, did you touch it? I said, yeah. And he said, well, then you should have caught it. And that always stuck with me ever since then. There was no excuse. If you touched that ball, you should have caught it. So you're nobody else to blame. You can't blame it on a bad pass if you touched it, because that means you should have caught it. But anyway, yeah, so they played all kind of games. I remember one Christmas they bought us a air hockey table. So we played that for like forever. They bought us a pinball machine, but they were the little ones. They weren't the gigantic, you know, size one, and we would play that all the time. They were the coolest brothers ever that you could have, because they were about 15-year age difference.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, my brother was 76 when he just passed. He had a lot of issues. He had some psychological issues and stuff like that. So it's kind of freedom for him now. But yeah, and he was living in a home, so I hadn't seen him for a while. You know, COVID came, all that stuff. But you know, anyway, I digress. Today is a sad day for us. It's just because it comes back all like it was last year, you know, like the memories and everything from last year. Matter of fact, this was last year. This was the day after Easter, Tom. Mm-hmm. Because Easter was early last year, so.
I remember.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday would have been really warm for Easter, right? It was this year.
Really.
Yeah. Today's a little bit chillier. It's only supposed to be in the 50s. Yesterday was what, 80?
Something like that.
Yeah, and today's like 53 or something like that. So it's got a little chill, but the sun feels warm. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's my projects. What is my next project to do? You might wonder. What am I going to make Tom do next? You might wonder. Well, we got that pile of wood right there that has to be split. I have some trees I want to take down too out front. See that you can see them over top of the house right there, the tall ones there.
Like kind of on the left.
Yeah, there's a couple of them I'm going to take down myself. There's one on the outside I can't take down. It's too close to the electric line over there, so I won't mess with that. The other one I can. I'll tie a rope to it and pull it that way. Other than that, I don't know if I'm going to get the chance to cut these two trees down here. I don't know. I'm going to plant some grass there though, eventually. I went and bought the wrong kind of grass for it, so got to get grass seed. I'm going to need like 50 pounds of grass seed for that. That's a lot of grass seed. You know?
That is a lot of grass seed.
What's that? Sounded like it was growling, didn't it?
A little bit.
What? Anyway, yeah, so now I got so much room in there. Should I get... Comment down below. Should I get more chickens?
Oh boy.
Like I'm talking about, like I have 9 that aren't producing many eggs because they're still molting. But should I get like just 3 to 6 more? What do you think? They're easy to take care of, Tom, aren't they?
Compared to the ducks.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it just seems like they have all that area. They might as well have a couple more in there, don't you think?
Will they integrate?
Well, we'll see how the eggs start going with the summertime coming. We'll see how they produce with their eggs too, and then I'll make my decision for next year. What? 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 Is that okay? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking so mean? I don't like the look in your eye, Tom.
Because of you and your stupid birds.
Anyway, guys, till next time, grab yourselves up a cold drink. Please be relaxed. I'll meet you at the lounge.